In this lesson, let's go ahead and create lighting in our scene, alright? So I really like to make sphere first, and especially in nighttime scene, and let me show you what I mean by that. So what I do is create this pretty large sphere compared to building, and this sphere is kind of representing the sky. Okay, and let's go and center this object. Okay, so 0, 0, 0. Alright, and now we can convert it to editable poly and remove the bottom part because we don't really need it. So as I said, this will be our sky, and I put texture right on it later on. Right, so for now let's just hide it, and we will go back to this at the end of this lesson. Right, so now we can create lights. We are gonna use only V-Ray lights. So two type of it, V-Ray light and V-Ray IES. Right, so let's grab V-Ray light and create planar light in front of our windows. Okay. Right. Okay, so let's pull this back inside. Alright, let's go to options, and mostly we are interested in intensity. Okay, you can choose also real life units if you want to, but we gonna stick with this default. And what is really important is this temperature, and you need to remember that there are no pure white lights in real life. So I just changed this temperature of it, something in between 2500. It's pretty warm, because when you see houses at the evening, you actually see this kind of orange lights coming from inside. So we want this effect also in our visualization. So this is the reason why I'm using this really warm light. Alright? Okay. So now let's create this second type of our light. Okay. Alright. And let's go to option of it and choose the file for it. Alright. And let's move this into position. Okay. Let's grab this light and go to color mode and make this pretty warm as well. And we need to increase the power of it. Alright, so alright, and let's go copy this as instance. Okay. And let's copy it above here. Let's make a copy first. Alright. and then instance of it. Great. Alright, one more. Okay, and also let's add these lights here in front of doors to our garage. Alright, and the instance, so we can easily adjust later on the power of it. Alright. So let's actually grab this light and make a copy of it and change the type to sphere. Alright. Let's lower the radius. Alright, maybe 25. Alright. And let's pull this back. Right, and maybe here in this room the lights are on, so let's just maybe alright, so now let's grab this light and we need to go to options, right, and here we are. And what is really important, we need to check this invisible. If we don't turn it on, we actually will see in render white planes, right? And we also need to turn off affect reflections, because I don't want this light to be reflect in our windows, right? And we can leave the rest. Alright. Okay. Same here. I'll just change this invisible and we can actually leave this. Alright. Invisible, and here we want to turn off affect reflections. Right, so as can you see, we also have lights here in our this exterior lamps. So here we have some value. Invisible is turn off. Right. Okay, great. And let's actually trees unhide trees. And what I wanna do is create some lights coming from the bottom, and maybe it make this a little bit more interesting. I show you what I mean by that. Okay, so here in front of this tree we want to make small light. Okay, so let's grab the cylinder. Okay, you know what? Well, let's actually make a copy of this light. Okay, make a copy. Let's mirror it. All right. Let me unhide tree and grass so I can see. All right, maybe let's actually preview it from file. All right. I guess my Emacs is just freeze out. Yeah. Well, if that happen, don't worry. Let's just wait until max unfreeze. Alright, and here we have it. Okay, so this is pretty good height for it. I can actually make this a little bit bigger. Alright. Okay, so let's hide grass. Okay, let's ungroup this object. Okay, and let's just grab those verticals and lower those a little bit. Okay. And let's create light now. So V-Ray light on top of it. Alright, let's change this to the plane. Let's adjust the size. Actually 10 by 10 is fine. Okay. Alright. And maybe lower the multiple to 1000. Alright. Okay, we actually can make a group of it. Okay, so let's make the group. Okay, and just make a copy as instance. Probably alright. Okay, and I want this light to be also below this bigger tree. Alright. Okay. Okay, so let's select all our lights and let's just make a layer for it. Lights and lamps. Alright. So we can easily hide it if we need to. Alright, so let's go back to our sphere. Okay. So let's go to Material Editor and let's choose V-Ray Light. Okay. And we need actually a texture for it. So let's increase the multiple. Okay. And okay, so if you need textures, you can go to cgskies.com and here you can find a lot of skies, and you can download actually those free samples. Those are JPEGs, but pretty large. Okay, so I just downloaded it, and let's just add this texture. Alright, so there we have it, and actually let's go ahead and now create render settings, and we adjust this later on when we actually will make test renders.